Good afternoon. I'm Amy Shrader with Remax Real Estate 10.
And I'm Kim Swann with Mortgage Investors Group.
It's the first Wednesday in December. Can you believe it's December already?
And you're Santa's realtor there.
There you go, Santa's favorite realtor. But yeah, I mean, we started doing these videos back in January, and it's already December, so the year has definitely flown by. But the first Wednesday of the month, we always try to bring you the mortgage and market update. I'll let you know what happened in Hamblen County last month as far as home sales. But before we get into that, Kim is going to update us on where rates are at right now.
Rates are still holding very good, still low. 30-year fixed rate for FHA is still running around 3.25. Conventionals about 3.5, 3.6. And then, of course, the THDA is the first-time home buyer program, and they're running around still 3.5. Now, THDA did make some changes. I actually got the notification. I think it was November 22nd is when it came out. They were probably one of the most lenient with as far as amount of credit a person had to have, and they've changed that. They did just require that you have one credit trade line with a 12-month history. Now they've upped that to 3. So now they can be rent as long as it's paid with a check, or utility bills, cell phone bills. So there's a lot of different options there that we can do for those 3 items. But just another reason that you young people start getting credit as soon as you can. Don't wait around for that. So, but so that's one thing. Now, if you can make a down payment, you don't have to have as much credit, but the 100% loans are going to require that. So, wanted to throw that out there for anybody thinking about buying later on. The sooner you can get some credit established, too, the better. So.
Okay, so rates are still holding pretty steady right now.
Good time to buy.
All right. Well, for the month of November in Hamblen County, we had 59 homes that sold. The average days on the market was actually up quite a bit. It was 158 days. And the average sold price was $175,300. Now, I think part of the reason the days on the market went up some, which I don't think that accounts for the whole 158, was how long it was taking USDA to process loans. So rural development is a big first-time home buyer program, 100% financing, and they were running how long?
Oh, yeah, they're about 20 days behind right now.
So almost 3 weeks.
Yeah, so they got probably about that same time frame. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, when you add that in, it does account for some time. Doesn't account for why that days on the market suddenly jumped. But usually there's a couple of houses in there that had sat on the market for a while, and that factors into an average, obviously. But I go back and try to look at, okay, well, how many did we sell the same month, in years previous? And I looked back at the past 3 or 4 years. And in 2016, we had 52 homes that sold in the month of November. The average days on market was 119, but the average sold price was $134,300. Wow. So that is like a 31% increase in the average sold price in the past 4 years. And the biggest jump was from 16 to 17. The average sold price went from that 134 to almost 154. So hadn't jumped quite as dramatically the past couple of years, but that's a pretty substantial increase in the average sales price for our area, especially because I know, I think we've talked about this before. When I started 7.5 years ago, average sales price around here was like $135,000. So, we are seeing higher sales prices in the area. And then I always look at like that $125,000 to $250,000 price range, just because that tends to be the most popular. There were 32 homes that sold in that price range. The average time on the market was 72 days, so a little over 2 months. Right now in that price range, there are 66 homes that are active for sale, and there are 43 homes that are pending in that price range. So, you think, well, if you got 66 homes and 32 sold, you still got a couple of months of inventory, but we've got 43 pending too. So inventory is pretty tight. And I looked at all price ranges in Hamblen County, just, homes for sale, regardless of price. There's only 147 homes that are currently active in Hamblen County. Wow. And there are 74 that are under contract. So we've got maybe 2 months worth of inventory out here, and then we're not going to have any houses to sell. So, you've heard me say all year long, inventory is low. But a lot of people think that listing their house in the winter, is a bad decision, that nobody's looking, it's a waste of time. But when interest rates are as low as they are right now, and the rental rates are high and rentals are hard to find, houses are still selling. And I know it's an inconvenience because it's the holidays, you've got family, you want to decorate this and that. But, if it's something you thought about, then I would definitely encourage you, call me, let's sit down and look at what could your home bring in the market today. And it may be worth going ahead and getting your house on the market, because there's not a whole lot of competition out there right now. And that is a big benefit of listing in the winter, because you do have less competition in the wintertime. Most people say, well, I don't want to list till spring. The yard will be pretty. I'll have flowers out there. And that's fine. But when you list in the spring, you get a lot more competition because everybody waits till spring. So, again,
I don't think it matters now, like it used to,
It doesn't. Like I said, houses in town are still selling. We sold 60 houses in the month of November, and we had Thanksgiving in there. So I think if, that closes things down for several days. So if you'd have had a full month, we'd probably seen more than that.
Right.
But yeah, people are still buying houses. So you've got people that relocate because of jobs, people that move here because of school. Lots of different reasons people are looking to buy a house. Some people just want to downsize. So, or, find a bigger house because they're having a baby or, whatever. So, don't think that winter is not a good time to list your house, because you're still going to be able to sell your house, especially when inventory is as low as it is right now. So, and I do want to say thank you so much to everyone who came out Tuesday night and supported the Great Pie giveaway. Kim and I were fortunate enough, not really. We both caught the stomach flu, and we think somebody that came to the pie giveaway gave it to us. But we were sick all Thanksgiving weekend with that. But other than that, it was a great event. We were so overwhelmed with the number of people that came in, the donations that were brought. It was an amazing time. And I posted pictures. Kim, I think, has shared them on her Facebook, showing how much stuff we accumulated. So we took it over to Matt's on Monday. Neither one of us really felt like loading that stuff up and taking it, but we knew the temperatures were going to drop down Monday night and the warming station would be open. So we felt it was pretty important to get that over there. And we started unloading the vehicles, and I said, Tanya, where do you want this stuff? And she's like, oh, you can just put it down right here in the lobby area. And I said, there's a lot of stuff. I'm like, you're not going to be able to walk in here if we put it all down. So they were, I think, amazed at how much stuff we actually were able to collect from the community. So again, we appreciate all those who showed up and showed out, really, with the contributions that you brought. Again, we want to send a special shout out to our sponsors, Farm Bureau down on Main Street, Lakeway Title, Gus Construction over in Bean Station, and Bentley and Associates Home Inspection Services. They sponsored us and donated money so that we could pay for the pies, pay for some advertising, and help to make it, the great event that it was. So we thank everybody for that. All right, we'll be back with you next week. Thanks so much.